Yo, 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 yo. What is up, everybody? And we are back with another episode of TFTC Sports. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the final week. Final episode, because it is the final game of the 2024-2025. Well, the rest of 2024, early into 2025 NFL season. And we are in the Super Bowl, baby. And unfortunately, I'm sad because we're not going to be doing another episode until
Next
September.
Season,
but I am your boy, your host, Real Good Doty, and this is my co-host next to me.
You already know, man. The flip-flopper's back. This year, the Eagles is going to win it. We ain't turning down. We ain't finna get no pass interference call like we did last time when we lost the Super Bowl. We come home with the trophy. Shout out Saquon and the JV Eagles. With my other co-host.
You almost forgot me. Chico Grande, Chico 2 times, Shooter McGavin, baby. And the rest are going to shoot you right out of the Super Bowl. You can count on it. Nobody's one is beating Mahomes and the referees. Nobody.
Well, unpopular opinion, what about if we have a clean game where there's not
then the Eagles
any
win by
controversial
40.
calls?
Can't have a clean game with the Swifties on the field. It's impossible.
We're going to see about that. We're going to see. But anyways, I tell y'all each and every week, stop what you're doing, go to the App Store and download the app Prize Picks and use promo code PRAWWPQJ for Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $25. Cool thing about Prize Picks is pretty much you can bet on any sports, even Call of Duty, guys. Yes, Call of Duty. But especially since we have basketball, we got UFC, boxing, and of course, Super Bowl Sunday, we got a nice, clean slate up for y'all, 6-man flex. So
Who you pick?
there's a free square. Patrick Mahomes just has to complete a pass. It ends in 5 days, so it's I guarantee. So I highly recommend take advantage of that. The only thing about it is
what's the free square? He's got to get half a pass yard, over half a pass yard.
Yeah, so all Patrick Mahomes has to do is just complete a pass.
Yeah, he's going to do
So,
that, guaranteed.
The thing about this is you can only play up to $20. So use wisely, but that's going to be the first play. The next play is we're going to have Travis Kelce over 6 receptions.
Facts.
Even though last game he basically did cardio, I don't think that Patrick Mahomes is going to be able to win this game with him just doing cardio. I'm sorry. I just don't see it happening.
He was resting up for the big game.
Next, we got Jalen Hurts over 1.5 touchdown passes, so we're going to take the Demon. This one should be sweaty.
Two passing touchdowns?
I believe he can get it. Next,
If you would have just said 2 touchdowns overall, I would have been right there with you. But 2 passing? That's a sweaty one, Seth.
I know it's sweaty, but, fuck it.
Live
dangerous. It's Super Bowl Sunday, baby. We're going big or go home. Next, Devontae Smith over 4.5 receptions. He's been on a tear. Yes, A.J. Brown went ahead and went off last game, but I expect Devontae Smith to be active in this game. Next, Xavier Worthy. He's had 3 touchdowns the past game. In the playoffs, I expect him to either get a rushing touchdown or a receiving touchdown. So we're going to take his Demon. And then last but not least, Kareem Hunt has been on a tear as well, and I expect him to get a touchdown as well. So this is my 6-man flex.
With the 3 Demon.
Mm-hmm.
The 3 Demons. Ooh, it's looking
Was
real.
this pay $270 if you win?
Yes.
Yeah. You win, you have to win all 6.
You only bet 15?
Yep.
15 to 270 is pretty nice.
Yeah, I think the Demons.
Living life on the Demon side.
Exactly. I mean, it's gonna be a real sweaty one. I mean, I can definitely see it happen.
I mean, if anything, you can do a 3-man power with the Patrick Mahomes. All he has to do is complete a pass.
Devontae Smith
and then Kareem Hunt, Demon, I love. And you could do either Devontae Smith or what's his name? Goddard receptions.
Goddard?
Dallas Goddard. Whatever his name is, the tight end for the Eagles. Yeah, you can do that. But once again, there you have it, man. The picks, man. It's Prize Picks, the last game of football. So there you have it. The code is PRAWWPQJ4. Make sure you type it in. Get your money up, man. You want to get the money in your pocket. Prize Picks pays you as soon as the game's over with. So you want it, you better do it. And if you don't, you feel it's real risky, do the 3-man power. Like my co-host said, Patrick Mahomes will give you that for free.
Free square.
Devontae Smith is going to get 5.
Power is risky too, because because if one person
power with the 3, I'm talking about the power with the 3. If you do the power with the 3, like
True.
you just said,
Yeah.
0.5.
That's true.
You know Travis gonna get the 6 because it's Super Bowl. He been getting more than that.
Yeah, he's gonna get
and
that.
then you already know Devontae's gonna get 4.5. You can't go wrong with that, man. This is looking real nice, man. Real nice. Xavier Worthy, the 0.5, he can get it in the air on the ground because they do a little wide receiver reverse with him. So anything is possible. I mean, in the Super Bowl, put your money where your mouth is. $15, put $270. You know what you can do with $270? Bet again. But guess what, man? It's time to move on to the
family.
Facts, man. You
Buy
know,
some new shoes,
eat.
clothes.
Speaking of feeding the family, let's talk about the last 10 Super Bowl rings with the last 10 Super Bowl matchups with them highlighting the QBs that have been in the game. Let's start with the QB matchups. Do you think that this has been the best matchup over the past 10 years, or were any of the other matchups your favorite?
I mean, Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes versus Hurts. Two out
of 10.
That was real good. That was a real good.
Brady
Super Bowl.
versus Mahomes was good, even though the Bucks just destroyed them. Remember?
Yeah. The Peyton Manning versus Cam Newton. That was. I think that's more of a Von Miller defensive game.
How close was the game with LA?
The Patriots. Brady versus Ryan. The game of the century.
That game was crazy.
That game was
of the century.
That was a
I like the Eli and Brady one though.
Nah.
Yeah. That's a little too far back.
That's too far back. They don't care about that one.
They don't want you to remember when Brady got owned. But
I would say that the one in 2023 with Hurts and Mahomes, that Super Bowl was lit.
Yes, it was.
Was the game close
that over was free.
Hurts Mahomes?
With Stafford and Burrow?
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
It was a bad call that got the Bengals.
Oh man, it sounds like that always happens to Joe Burrows.
Exactly. I mean, that's the one. But that's the one that the Rams paid for and won, right? They basically bought everybody.
Yeah.
They bought the whole team.
Even Odell was balling out. He would have got the Super Bowl MVP if he didn't get hurt and missed the second half.
Great. He always getting hurt.
But he's got all those records and he's a champion. You can't say anything about Odell. He's solidified.
You definitely can't say anything about Odell. I mean, you can't say anything about Brady. It's crazy how the AFC is. It's always that one quarterback. It was always Tom Brady going to the Super Bowl. Now it's looking like it's always going to be Patrick Mahomes.
And Jalen Hurts, man. He's been there twice. He's the only other one, right?
Yeah, he's the only really one that's been that. He's the only one that's been that. I mean, if I think Brock Purdy may go again. I can see Brock Purdy going at least one.
They're not signing Purdy.
They definitely gonna resign Purdy
like they did Luka.
No, I think the Steelers should sign Purdy.
We don't want. Oh my God! It's because he's like no.
You're either gonna get him or Darnold in free agency.
I'll take
free agency is gonna be lit.
I take Sam over him.
For real?
Sam Darnold, yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess.
I don't know. I've never really believed in him.
Sam Darnold's only good when he got like an amazing wide receiver. If you ain't got no amazing wide receiver, then
we're getting cut. You didn't hear? We're getting cut.
Cooper Kupp barely plays.
We're getting cut.
He only gets like 70 yards a season. You can't. He doesn't hit 1,000.
It's gonna work for us.
I don't know about Kupp.
But okay, before we get into all that stuff,
maybe have 1-2 more good years. But go ahead, Gavin.
Before we get into the Kupp stuff, what is the best out of the last 10 rings? We're talking design, not if you hate the team or like the team, but what's just the coolest ring out of the last 10?
The coolest, I would say the coolest ring, I would have to go with
I'm going LA or Broncos. Those look the coolest to me.
Broncos. Let me see. Sorry.
2016. Yeah.
2022, Spitty Dope.
2017 Patriots ring is cool. I mean, you got all the trophies in the background. Yeah, I mean, I gotta say that. The football shape rings, the circle ring. Man, it's hard. Yeah. I definitely go with the Broncos. The Broncos got the best one with the 50 in the middle. Yeah, Broncos have the best ring, man. Shout out my dog Peyton Manning, one of the best Mannings ever.
Yeah,
man, ruined Cam Newton's career.
Facts. He didn't want to jump on the ball. It's his fault.
Racism.
It is what it is.
Just kidding.
But boy, Cam Newton.
Horrible.
Cam Newton's cool, man.
But moving on, man.
Smith won't smoke with him.
We got some news. Coming out of the football world.
Trade news. Cooper Kupp, like we said, will be traded this offseason 100%. And Myles Garrett said he's done playing for the Trash Browns. Get me out of here. What do y'all think?
Now, Myles Garrett is either going to get traded in the NFC East somewhere. He's going to go. Could either go to the Commanders or the Eagles.
I can see that. I mean, I really want.
Who's trying to help the Eagles? This is like LeBron getting another superstar for free.
I could just see.
With this.
I could just see the Eagles losing to the Chiefs, and them being like, you know what,
we're
defense. Gonna do it.
We used to have.
I could see it happening.
We used to have a nice defensive end. We used to have Javon Curse back in the day. He was the freak. Javon Curse was nice.
I'm just saying I could see it happening.
Exactly. Yeah, I could definitely see it happening. But I mean, I want to see him go to the 49ers. Go him and Nick Bosa on both sides. That'd be crazy.
49ers are gonna start rebuilding, man.
I mean, start with the defense. Get that right. I mean, I can definitely see that happening. I mean, who? I mean, if we go to the Ravens, I mean, they definitely want to go to the Ravens because it's in the same division.
Watch him go to Buffalo.
He said, I mean, Myles Garrett is saying that he's tired of getting all. I mean, he likes getting all the money, but he wants to pay for a Super Bowl.
Because the Browns really ain't even in the playoffs.
Yeah, they're definitely not a playoff. I was reading something. He said even though they had that season where they went like 0-16 or 0-17, he said this season was the worst season that he ever to him this was the worst season ever.
He seemed like he was mad every game.
Exactly, and then with the whole Deshaun Watson situation, him messing up that leg, the whole quarterback thing going on. I mean, I understand why he wants to leave. He has 2 years left with the Browns, so I mean,
he might as well get traded. Might as well go to the Steelers. Yeah,
but the owner says he doesn't want to give him up. He said he doesn't.
His owner should be thinking about, okay, what can I get from him?
He should.
Because in a report came out, they're willing to listen, but this means that the Browns have to get Jalen Carter from Penn State. If y'all don't know who he is, look him up.
To replace him?
Yeah, it's from Penn State.
Penn State? Really?
Michael Carson.
I gotta see him.
Carson, I'm telling you,
I definitely got to see him. And then moving with Cooper Kupp. I mean, with Cooper Kupp, he's a serious weapon. I mean, he does have a lot of injury.
Just trashed him because he was going to the Steelers, allegedly.
Yeah, he has a lot of injury problems. I mean, it's crazy how the Rams told him, like, we finna get rid of you. So be prepared.
Puka's team.
Yeah, it's definitely. But I mean, they still need more help than just Puka. I mean, I've been seeing this. A lot of teams that could use Cooper Kupp. I mean, like, because a lot of teams have a lot of wide receivers going to free agency, and like a lot of people still injured. Like the Texans, they have Tank Dell with that serious injury. Stephon Diggs may be going, maybe leaving.
Giants are looking at him.
I mean,
Diggs.
The Commanders want to keep.
Oh, did y'all see Neighbors catch in the Pro Bowl?
I saw. Ooh, it was nasty.
They snagged it.
Telling you right now, Kodak and Shooter, the Giants are going to land a stud receiver in free agency.
What stud receiver is left?
Odell's coming back.
Tyreek Hill?
Either Chris Godwin or
T. Higgins?
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
I've been looking at reports.
If they get T. Higgins, will you cry?
Nah. If they
we love you some T. Higgins.
All right, but if they get, I mean, that'd be dope if they get Giants get T. Higgins and then
They're gonna get Shador.
I could definitely see that.
If they get Shador, I'm gonna cry. It'll be a
dream
come true.
It's gonna happen.
It'll get me back on the Giants
bandwagon. We're gonna watch
bandwagon.
the draft together.
It's Steelers all day, every day, but Giants are my second team. I'm from New Jersey.
Also,
and we will go to a Giants game next year, guys.
Definitely.
We will for sure.
Watch them whoop the Cowboys.
Definitely, and then I could definitely see Cooper Kupp going to the Steelers. The Steelers need all the help they can definitely need.
I could see that happening too.
Because I mean, he's not. I mean, Cooper Kupp, he doesn't. You don't need him to do like something big. He could be like a Wes Welker.
The Steelers need to make some moves because I'm tired of being a rebuilding team for the past 4 or 5 years, where we beat the odds and make the playoffs just to lose in the first round.
Here's what I would do,
I don't want to
Gavin.
be a rebuilding team that beats the odds and barely makes the playoffs.
Here's what I would do if I'm the Steelers. I would draft Jackson Dart. I would snipe everybody. Yes.
Ole Miss?
I would snipe everybody. I know it's not sexy, but long term, Jackson Dart.
I don't think they're gonna do that again.
I think the Steelers should either draft Jackson Dart or Russell Wilson's gonna go to the Raiders.
True. I mean,
I hope he does.
If Dart ends up going to
I hope we resign Justin Fields.
He's probably gonna end up going somewhere.
I'm not mad at him.
They kick about Pete Carroll taking Russ to the Raiders.
He's gonna go to Raiders.
But I mean, the Steelers, they definitely need help. I don't know if they're gonna sign a quarterback after they got
Najee's gone.
They got screwed over by the last quarterback they drafted.
And Najee's probably gonna go to either Denver
to Canada, play Canadian football because no one wants him.
He's either gonna go to Denver or he's gonna go to the Chargers.
True. How many years do you think Cooper Kupp has left before he retires? Like 2 or 3?
2 or 3.
Four more seasons?
No.
He's gonna play 4, but he's only gonna actually play 3.
He's got 2 more, 3 more.
I can definitely see that. I mean, whoever signs him,
stay healthy.
Yeah, true that. Whoever signs him, I mean, I can definitely see him making an automatic impact.
If you're Green Bay, trade him to the Packers and then they should get Jaden Reed.
True.
Second round pick.
Or I heard the Jaguars are giving up on Christian Kirk, so they may end up getting Cooper Kupp
because the thing about it is Christian Kirk could be him.
They said it's giving up on him. They put it in articles and everything. So I mean, because they got what's it, Brian Robinson Jr.
I think they're making a mistake.
I mean, hey, Brian Robinson Jr.
No, he's him, but they're gonna need another.
They got another one already.
Who?
They got two.
Gabe Davis is not the guy.
You don't think so?
No.
Oh man.
The Jags are gonna be picking top 2 next year. They're gonna be horrible.
I doubt. Going back to the old school.
They're gonna be bad next year.
That's horrible. Back when the Fred Taylor days, when they was just trash. But y'all comment down below. Where do you think the landing spot is gonna be for these two individuals? But moving on to big game picks, man. We got it here.
Seth with the come behind victory, getting into a 1-game lead with 1 game left. So Seth, the worst you could do is be tied for 1. So it just depends on what Jesse does. Jesse's 1 game behind, and I got 2 games wrong, completely trashing myself out of the title chances for this. I can't believe it. I thought the Bills would break the curse. And I thought Washington would maybe do it. I
thought the Bills had a chance too. I mean, it was a crazy game. I got to give it to Patrick Mahomes and the Swifties and those goddamn referees. Always
saving the day.
Always saving the day when they got a chance. But I mean, it's crazy, man. All us, we all have over 50 games over 500, at least 40 games over 500.
I mean, we're really all about the same record, and that's what me doing like a handful of BS picks, not even doing like what I know would win, but doing who I want to win.
Facts.
Rather, that way. So if I clean it up, I think I could definitely beat y'all easily next year. If I just limit myself. You're not gonna
beat me next year.
If I limit myself from
get even better.
Emotional picks.
I'm coming next year, Jay.
He said he coming.
I'm gonna get even better.
Okay. I like it. I like the sound.
And then next year, guys, we got to go to some games.
Seth ain't breaking 100 next year. You heard it here first.
Got to go to some games.
Oh man, he ain't breaking 100.
Not breaking 100. He's gonna be in the 90s. You want to bet? No, we're not. That's
crazy.
A bet we won't even remember.
Fact.
No, we can.
Facts. It didn't.
Check the tape.
And speaking of bets, man, moving on.
Guys, we got to go to some games next year.
Definitely got to go to some games, some college games, some NFL games.
No college.
A bunch of games, definitely college.
Go to UT game.
Nah.
Bunch of drunk frat kids around us.
Nah,
Seth's gonna be doing all the Krav Maga on people.
No, I'm not that. That's you.
The bowl game.
That's you. I'll be more worried about Gavin, dude, getting into it with some people than I'm just kidding.
Horrible.
My judo chopping days are over.
Yeah.
But speaking of judo chop, we're gonna judo chop over here to the big game bets.
Oh my God, I lost my lead on Jesse. Seth has been dominating big game bets for the last quarter of the season. Me and Jesse were trying to play the better loser, and Jesse had the worst losing percentage, even though he technically had more picks. But,
a lot more picks than both of y'all.
But he ended up having 1 more game above 500 than me, so Jesse moved into 2, and I finished 3 on the bets. But yeah, I mean, Seth is a full 10 games over 500, really crushing it. And you see, you were 4 games, and I was 5 games. So
I bet 6 more games than Seth, and if those 6 games, I would have been up. Y'all not betting. But next year we're gonna bet more.
I always bet.
I got 6 more games than you. The numbers, the math is the proof is in the pudding. If you add up the best,
6 games is
you got 62. You got 62. I got 68. Gavin Wing, you got like 40.
No.
He got like 40. He bet like 40 times. But it's all right.
I got 57.
We're going to be better next year. Next year's going to be a lot more gambling, a lot more prize picks. We're going to give a lot more things away.
We're not giving anything away,
yes,
but these hands.
Nah, whatever you're saying, man. But it's time to talk about it, man. Tired of talking. Oh, what's this?
Oh, no. We're not going to the final pick yet. We're going to assess winners and losers. One final winners and losers, because we got 2 losers we got to talk about. We're going to talk about the winners in our final pick. But any comments, quick comments, we don't need to spend a million years on these losers. But the Buffalo Bills, about them getting hosed, or Washington not being ready, not Jaden Daniels, but his team not being ready.
Losers as the Washington Commanders. I mean, Jaden Daniels, not so great day. 255 yards, 29 for 48, 1 touchdown, 3 sacks, 1 interception. QBR 72.8. Not his best day. But Cliff Dingleberry once again.
Dingle.
Just another chalk game script from Terry McLaurin, and he not realize that this team is not better when Terry McLaurin is not being utilized. Yes, McLaurin had a touchdown. He had what? He had
40 yards.
7 targets, 3 catches, 51 yards. He averaged 17 yards. Get this man the ball.
Yeah.
They lock him down.
I understand he had 7 targets, but you got to find other ways to get McLaurin involved instead of just throwing the deep ball. I mean, McLaurin can catch slants. He can do everything. And the run game, once again,
let him down.
Was non-existent. I mean, Brian Robinson, 11 carries, 36 yards, averaging 3.3 yards. Eckler, 8 carries, 15 yards, 1.9. I mean, clearly the Washington Commanders need to go out and get a running back. Either they sign Najee or they trade Robinson or trade Eckler, but they need to get a run game. This draft is going to be heavy in running backs. You know, what are they going to do with Zach Ertz? I mean, Zach Ertz was kind of diamond in the rough. You know, he's 35 years old. I mean, Zach Ertz had a coming of earth
they need Cooper
season,
Kupp.
But he did his thing. Could they get Cooper Kupp? You never know. But the Commanders, you know, they're still going to be there. But Cliff Dingleberry, you know, got to get more creative with these game scripts. I mean, McLaurin's got to be the guy.
Yes.
You know, you got to have more. I mean, you just got to find ways to get him more involved. Yes, he had 7 targets, but I mean, you just got to just find ways to get him involved.
I feel like the biggest thing for Washington, though, was the turnovers. I mean, it was just, they had like fumbles in like just like the dumbest times. And it's like, you can't turn the ball over, what is it, like 3-4 times and expect to win a playoff game.
True.
Usually, if you turn it over twice in a playoff game, you're lucky if you win that game.
Well,
so,
Patrick Mahomes didn't win lucky.
So I feel like that. I feel like Jaden Daniels played a good game, not a great game, but I feel like his team let him down. A lot of people were worried about him not showing up, but I felt like his team didn't show up for him.
You know who's a loser? And I told y'all who's a loser. And y'all hyped him up so much. Both of y'all. Lattimore. Y'all talked all this mess about Lattimore.
I never said anything about Lattimore.
Yeah, when he first signed to the Commanders, like, oh, Lattimore's gonna be locking everybody down on the Eagles.
When did I say that?
When he first got signed to the Commanders, pull the episode up. You gonna see
the clip.
He probably was Gavin. Gavin's probably talking about Lattimore, but he was horrible. All these pass interference calls. He want to sit there and fight. I mean, you see it in his face, man. He's aggravated. He's frustrated. They definitely need to do something with that. But the Commanders are surprising. They did pull it off. I gotta say, like, you can't blame the quarterback for this loss. You can't put it all on the quarterback for this loss. I gotta put a majority on the team and definitely the defense for like the dumb pass interference plays in the end zone that they shouldn't have never did. I feel like that caused them the biggest loss right there. And they can't stop Saquon for some reason.
No, they can't. No one can.
No one can.
Exactly.
We'll see if Kansas City can, but
who's your winner?
Winner?
Well, we know who the winners are.
Who's your losers? You said it was
them and, of course, the teams that lost.
The 2 teams that lost.
Okay.
There's only 2 losers left.
Who was wrong with Buffalo?
The refs is why they're losers.
Well, I'm going to say losers because
they got cheated. It was a first down.
The receiving court, I mean, besides, you know, that dude Holland.
Yeah.
No one else really did anything. I mean, they're just losers because they lost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're the Bills.
Yeah,
that's it. I mean, they didn't play bad. They just lost.
They got screwed by the refs again.
It was hard.
But my winners, got to give the Eagles credit where credit is due. Saquon Barkley had over 100 yards. 2 touchdowns? 2 tutties. A.J. Brown finally got involved.
Nasty work. He's nice. They can't case.
Kansas City, by the way, did their thing. They won. Those are my winners and losers.
Let's go ahead and go. Just get into the matchup now that we're talking about the 2 winners.
Let's
go with your final pick. You know what we're here for. We got the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
Can the Kansas City Chiefs make history?
Yes,
Can they three-peat? And
it's going to be history either way.
Yes.
Either Kansas City is going to be able to three-peat, or Saquon's going to have the greatest playoff run by an NFL player ever.
On his birthday.
So, I mean, those are two pretty incredible storylines. I mean, the greatest playoff run by one player ending on their birthday with a Super Bowl win, or a team doing a never-before-done three-peat and anointing Patrick Mahomes, the new Tom Brady, the new go-to quarterbacks, moving Tom Brady in the shadow at number 2. I mean, we're looking at a monumental, shift in the NFL sports sphere with whoever wins this game.
Definitely.
It's all up for grabs.
Definitely, but he still won't be better than Tom. I mean, he'd be up there with Tom Brady.
Tom Brady never three-peated.
That's all right. I mean,
he never lost twice to Eli Manning.
He never lost twice to Eli Manning. But at the end of the day, one thing that Tom Brady can say that Patrick Mahomes can never say is "I beat you." So he can't say that. He beat. So
the refs beat him on that.
Nah, he didn't.
But then the refs jumped to his side.
But I mean, this Super Bowl is gonna be epic, man. It's a rematch of the Super Bowl that already happened. The last game ended off of a BS pass interference, and the Kansas City Chiefs kicked the field goal to win the game. I mean, it was just hard. It was depressing. I watched it so many times, but I mean, this one is gonna be completely different. I mean, we got Saquon now. They couldn't stop Brown when we played him last time. They was running all over him. Jalen Hurts was killing them every way possible. I mean, we was hitting. I mean, it was Patrick Mahomes. We was getting to Patrick Mahomes a lot. The Chiefs didn't win. I mean, they weren't leading in the whole Super Bowl game until like the fourth quarter of the game, where I think it was like 28 up or something like that. That's the only time I think it was 31-28. That was the only time the Chiefs led the whole game. The Eagles was tapping that. So, I mean, hopefully it goes the same way again. We'll be tapping that, but this time we don't lose. I think it's still kind of a cheat code. It's still cheating that Andy Reid used to be the coach for the Eagles. So, he still know everything about the Eagles. He still know the play calls. He still know a lot of stuff, even though it's a different staff there.
Different staff.
He still know it, man. It still feel like
Kansas
it's wrong.
City's favored by 1.5. And then given the ref effect and the Swifty effect, I think they should be favored by 5 at least.
Yeah, that's too much going on. The Swifty
effect.
That's
a very, very tight spread.
Yes,
but I got the Chiefs.
What? I'm going with the Chiefs, baby.
I got the over, and I got the Chiefs money line.
So yeah, both going with the Chiefs.
Got a lot of money on the
going with the Chiefs.
All right, we both go with
Margarita.
This. Let's go. I bet both of y'all. So this right here is the monumental. If our Eagles win this game,
I'll tell you what, Jesse, and I'm gonna be honest. I'll bet you.
Do you want to? Hold on. Seth, do you throw in one game on your record so whoever wins this matchup wins number 1 for the big game picks of the season? Are you that confident? Instead of resulting in a tie?
Nah,
do you want to throw in?
Nah, I can't do that. I hurt my ego. But I'll bet Jesse.
What you want?
Bet you dinner.
Whatever. I got you.
Some Chipotle.
If that's what you want.
Got you.
If that's what you want, man, I'm going Philadelphia Eagles, baby, man. We ain't gonna let them down this time. I mean, this is gonna be epic. This is gonna be big. I wonder who's performing at the halftime show this year.
Kendrick.
Oh, fuck.
Certified P5.
Oh, Lord.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think. Oh, Lord. You heard Lil Wayne say he's not gonna be at the Super Bowl at all. He's supposedly he has this big announcement that he's gonna do on the Super Bowl, but he's not gonna be at the Super Bowl in New Orleans, which is crazy.
I bet he's gonna announce the Carter what?
The Carter 5. It's Carter
15.
Carter. I think it's the Carter.
What's
6?
Did they count Young Thug's Carter?
No,
the Barter 6.
Horrible. Nah,
he's gonna announce the Carter 6. Watch.
But I mean, that's announcing it on this. I mean, that's big, but it's not super big. I wonder what they're gonna announce. Is he gonna be like a sports agent? Is he gonna be like on a new TV show?
Yeah, he's gonna announce that he's cutting his hair.
Nah, he can cut his hair.
I need a haircut.
I mean, if he gets a TV show and he do it without Skip Bayless, that'd be crazy.
Ooh.
Lil Wayne needs to cut his hair.
Oh yeah.
Dude, no one would watch that show.
Will him Skip Bayless?
I would watch it every week.
For
every
real?
day. People watch Cam.
I don't really watch none of the morning shows anymore. My favorite.
You would watch it to troll.
No, I mean not really. No, my favorite one was Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp, but they're not on.
You don't mess with Nightcap?
No, Nightcap's good, but I was talking about like TV shows.
True.
We watch more YouTube now. We watch Nightcap and Gil's Arena.
That's what I'm saying.
What you say? I watch them all still. I watch the Facility with what's the name? Emmanuel.
You know what'd be lit? They need to do
The Herd. I like The Herd. I think Nick Wright have the best one.
I want to work for Fox Sports.
Nick Wright have the best one. the best
Shannon
show.
Sharp.
And work right next to Joy.
Nightcap, they need to talk more MMA.
Oh, yeah, I mean, definitely can talk more MMA.
Yeah. I wonder if MMA will get big enough that it'll be on morning shows.
Ooh, like
should.
Did you know like hockey and NASCAR has their own show? Hockey, NASCAR,
yeah,
and
but
soccer.
they don't even really make morning shows.
They come right.
Boxing makes morning shows.
NASCAR comes around.
We need to see Shannon Sharp on a Joe Rogan podcast.
NASCAR on Fox goes around like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Huh?
NASCAR on Fox comes around. FX comes around like 4 or 5 o'clock at night. 4 or 5 o'clock. I see it every time.
Imagine Joe Rogan and Shannon Sharp have a pod.
Joe Rogan and Shannon Sharp. What do you talk about? I don't think Shannon Sharp knows that much about MMA. He could.
Well, you could talk about anything.
Joe Rogan talks about anything. He could talk about Bigfoot. He could talk about space.
True. I mean that would be.
Talk about potting.
True. They both like talking to comedians. I can definitely see that. But back to the Super Bowl. We've been dodging off. So I mean, this Super Bowl is gonna be epic. I can't wait. I'm going Eagles. These two going Kansas City Chiefs. I need y'all to comment down below. Let us know who you picking. Also, let us know who you got for prize picks, man. Underdog Sports prize picks.
What do you think is the score gonna be?
It's gonna be 40-38 Chiefs.
I got 35-38 Chiefs.
35 again? That's the same score last time.
Really?
Yeah.
Repeat. That's how you know the Matrix
ain't real. What's the score gonna be, Kodak?
I want to say it's gonna be like 28-35.
28-35.
You got Eagles. Okay.
Eagles.
I hope Saquon doesn't pull anything.
Listen, all Saquon got to do is just.
He's gonna go to hurdle someone and get decleated.
You know what I don't like about the Kansas City Chiefs? I don't like that pick play they be doing. Like that's like
they be running the hell out of the pick play.
It's like
those illegal screens. They think they're Draymond Green the way they run their illegal screens.
Comment down below how you feel about these NFL pick plays. Like,
I hate
why is this just starting to happen? Why does the Kansas City Chiefs do it? No,
it's happened forever. The Patriots used to do it. That's like Tom Brady could never throw a pass down more than 10 yards down the field. He was throwing the 7-yard special, and half of them are pick plays. Literally, the Patriots dynasty was off of help from the officials and dink and dunking. That's why I always thought it was ridiculous that Brady's a GOAT when he can't even throw the ball downfield like that. Him and Lamar Jackson might have a similar level of arm.
I don't think he has that many yards for he doesn't have that many passes for 20 yards or more.
Exactly, he can't throw.
Did you just compare Lamar Jackson's arm with Tom Brady?
Yep. Oh my God. Two people I hate most.
Oh Lord. Disrespect.
Excuse my co-host. But anyways, guys, before we end on this, we gotta talk about. I know this is random. The NBA trades.
You want to talk about NBA trades? Okay, we can talk about NBA trades. Go to the next slide.
I mean, we just got to. It's just
definitely got to talk about the NBA trades that's been going on. I mean, there's a lot of crazy stuff that's been happening.
Bonus segment.
I mean, with the Dallas Mavericks trading with the Lakers, and then the Dallas Mavericks did another trade today. How you feel about it, Coles? They just gave away.
It's honestly.
What's his name again?
Quentin Grimes.
Quentin Grimes. For
Philly.
Caleb Williams. I mean,
yeah,
it's too.
It's to me. It just seems like what happened with Minnesota, where we saw Minnesota trade Karl-Anthony Towns to New York to get DiVincenzo and Julius Randle, and it's like that's not a good trade, and it's like they did it because of financial reasons, because they did like the Big Cat's contract was going to be up, and they're like we're going to have to pay him big time money. And pay Anthony Edwards a super max contract. Like, we're gonna have all our money in like these couple players. So what they did is like, we'll just trade him, and then we'll get two guys that are two smaller contracts, and them two together will equal about the output that he did. So we should be about the same. And they're finding out this year that they're towards the bottom in the West and kind of been up and down all season. That it's not the same, and that was purely a financial move, not a basketball move. And the Dallas Mavericks saying that they were scared about Luka not being in shape. I mean, the Pelicans haven't even given up on Zion Williamson, and he's played like 50 games over 3 years. Luka's like, 5-time All-NBA, took his team to the conference finals and to the NBA finals. He's not no Zion. You have to be in shape to score 70-something points in a game.
Clearly you don't. Luka proved you that.
Well, I mean, his IQ is just that level that he doesn't need to be in the tip-top space, in shape. He could just Larry Bird you, where he could so far ahead of you mentally that he doesn't have to be the fastest player.
Larry Bird was in shape.
I mean, when he got older, he wasn't. He was just beating people with his brain.
Yeah, that's old, but Luka's 25. He's not old yet. So
no, but I'm just saying, this is a new owner. Mark Cuban isn't the owner anymore. and he's doing this for they're doing it for financial. They don't want to pay Luka the new supermax.
You don't want to reward bad behavior. You don't want to.
No, it's just like it's all about financial. And Quentin Grimes has been playing good all year, and his contract was going to be up. They didn't want to pay him money, so they traded him for a guy that's already under contract for a few years on a small contract.
Sure.
So this whole thing has been about money, and supposedly the people that bought the Dallas Mavericks also own the Raiders.
Yes.
And that they want to.
I heard about that.
They want to move Dallas to Las Vegas. So they're like, if we burn the bridge with the fandom, we do all these money cuts. They might not care if we move to Las Vegas, and then all the teams that they own will be in one place because they want to do gambling and all that stuff. And they were gonna do it in Dallas, like have a casino in Dallas and stuff. But the people in Dallas voted down gambling.
Yeah, I don't think gambling is still down.
So I think it's like, oh, you want to vote down gambling when you know I'm Mr. Gambler? I'm gonna trade y'all's favorite player. How about y'all suck on that?
Yeah, they do that. And
so it's just retarded stuff. It's like why Michael Jordan and the Bulls broke up in '98 because the owner didn't want to keep the team together. That's why Michael Jordan retired. He's like, if you're not gonna keep the team together, I'm gonna retire.
He's like, either you going to Pat Riley going. He like him up Pat Riley because he's like he wanted all the shine to himself. But I mean with this
Phil Jackson?
No, the owner of the Bulls. Owner of the Bulls, he like even though they was winning, he didn't like not being the person getting all the praise.
Yeah, he was saying it was like he was gonna get rid of Phil Jackson and Michael Jordan.
He was like,
and it was for no reason.
Just because of ego. But I mean, with this whole thing, it is crazy how he's trying to up and move the team to Vegas, and on top of that, you hear about San Antonio, how they keep promoting how we finna get a lot. They finna upgrade the downtown a lot more. The Alamo Dome, we finna upgrade that. They've been talking about a team for the longest.
They want to move the Spurs to downtown.
They want to move the Spurs.
They want to have everything.
They want to move a bigger facility. We want to get an official football. Yeah, they want to get an official football team. They just built a new NBA facility.
It's like the SBC Center's not that old. It's like we had the Alamo Dome before that, and
it's another one.
They want to build another one downtown.
True. I mean, so
it's like we haven't even been in this one for 15 years. We were in the Alamo Dome for 20 something years.
That's the one thing. The Spurs ain't never leaving.
Yeah,
because they're the only team in town.
Yeah,
I think that's why supposedly the Saints, because the people that have a big ownership in San Antonio, they own the Saints.
Red McCombs?
Yeah, Red McCombs, and they wanted to bring him here, but apparently Jerry Jones nixed that. Yeah, he's like, I'm not losing all those San Antonio fans.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. That'd be crazy. And then
that'd have been crazy at the San Antonio Saints.
True. Then talking about the Lakers side of the trade. I mean, it's getting
this is a deal
Luka,
for the future.
This is a deal for the future. I mean,
to LeBron.
There has been no superstar that has came to the Lakers and not win a championship. A lot of people saying that the Lakers are gonna win in the next 2 or 3 years. Are gonna win another championship ring. That means LeBron James is gonna have 5 rings.
I don't think LeBron will be on that team.
He's gonna be on the team.
No, I mean the rumors said that.
You gotta worry about the Spurs.
They said he's not trading him.
He might go to Golden State
next year, probably.
No, this year. They said that LeBron might go to Golden State this year. Watch.
I seen what's it Rob Pelinka said.
And
they
were saying that
that
Dallas might not be done, and they might try to trade like PJ Washington and Dinwiddie and someone else and get Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Kyrie, Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, and Dallas.
Kevin Durant. It'll be worse. It'll be horrible.
And it's just like, man, this is just owners being crazy.
They're going backwards, right?
I mean,
but the thing about it is, Devin was talking about the Spurs getting Jimmy Butler, but we don't want him. I don't want him.
Oh yeah, they're now moving with the Spurs, man. The Spurs made some big moves today.
Yeah, Coughlin.
They
trade my dog Trey Jones though.
They traded Trey Jones.
That's right.
They traded They got De'Aaron Fox. I mean, it's looking real nice for them. Andy was able to keep all their younger
who's
people.
coming off the bench? That's what everyone's asking. Because
Keldon Johnson.
You got hold on.
Chris
no,
Paul.
out of the guards.
Chris
yeah,
Paul.
because you're gonna have Fox, Castle, and Paul. One of those 3 got to come off the bench. You're not starting 3-point guards.
Paul's coming off the bench.
That's what I said.
That's not what they said.
He has to.
That's not what they said. That's what the owner said. I told you. I read you.
You can't play 3 guards.
I read you the article.
3-point guards.
I read.
3 guards.
You want to show you the article again? You read the article. We read it yesterday.
They're gonna make Castle come off the bench if Chris Paul's crying.
They said they can coexist together. Paul and Fox.
Castle, man, they need to move him to 2. Move him to shooting guard, and then
he has been playing the 2.
I would either try to trade.
Paul was the one, and Castle was the 2.
Trade Vassell, or have him come off the bench.
We'll see
because Harrison Barnes he's a forward, and he's been playing pretty good.
He's been amazing.
You can't let him go, man.
And on top of that, he's a play with.
He could possibly be sixth man of the year.
I would bring Chris Paul off the bench. I would start Fox at the 1, Castle at the 2, Vassell at the 3, Harrison Barnes at the 4, and Wemby at the 5. And I would trade Zohan and Keldon Johnson and get another star.
Can't even get no star for that, but okay.
Zohan, Keldon Johnson in the first round pick.
No, we can't give up the Hawks pick. We need that pick.
Who you gonna sign to get?
Because you know the Spurs have Atlanta's pick.
True.
For this upcoming draft?
Yeah. So we still have a lottery
because they
pick.
got rid of Dillingham. Yeah, because the Spurs had a top pick and they traded it away.
Only person I can see them trading for is somebody from the Brooklyn Nets, like Cam Johnson and something like that.
We traded that pick with the Kings or the Bulls with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, the Sacramento Kings are stupid. I don't know why they want to pair DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine. They played all those years in Chicago and didn't do anything, and now they're going to be in Sacramento, where the West is way harder than the East.
Malik Monk was actually doing his thing.
He definitely was.
Do you think if you're the Spurs, you call Sacramento and try to get Monk and try to trade Vassell or
they're going to give you another.
It's the same. It's like you trading the same person for the same person.
Nah.
Yeah.
Vassell,
Monk is way better than Vassell.
Yeah, but Monk is older, so I would just stay with Vassell.
And Vassell can eventually get. Vassell
you can probably get Vassell for cheaper.
Good, man, but he's just too up and down.
He could be like more.
Yeah, but you don't. If they keep on building around, if he's he would be a good fifth option.
What about Harrison Barnes? Do you think he should move in the starting role?
He's in the starting role.
No, I like him starting.
He's starting.
Right now he's not.
He started in the Indiana game.
Right?
Who? Jeremy Scullion? What his name is? I don't think he starts.
No, he comes off the bench.
I thought it was Harrison Barnes starts all the time.
No, Sohan starts at the 4.
I gotta see.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Which one is Zohan? Zohan's the one hand?
Yeah.
No, I think he comes off the bench. He barely gets like 4.5 points.
He comes off the bench. He came off the bench.
He comes off the bench all the time.
He started all last year.
That was before Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes is a lot faster, a lot quicker, a lot smarter. I think
you gotta keep Harrison Barnes.
Zohan's rated higher than Harrison Barnes right now in 2K.
You gotta keep Barnes though, dude.
That's it. He's not faster than him.
He's got high defense. He's rated in the 90s on defense.
Let me see. I don't know why. They try Harrison Barnes because he's old. His old age. Harrison Barnes is dropping. Harrison Barnes can give you 27.
Let me see the starting lineup.
No, not anymore.
Yes, he can. He gave the.
If Harrison Barnes is in the 20 pluses, that's a rare game. He's probably doing that like 3 times a season now.
He's doing that more than 3 times a season. He's scoring. You don't look at it. You have to look at his stats. Harrison Barnes be out there.
He didn't.
Harrison Barnes
last night in Sacramento.
Harrison Barnes last night.
What?
Coming off the. Let me see.
Came off the bench or start?
Oh, he started.
He started.
He didn't do shit last night, though.
What did he do? 4. Yeah, they lost against the.
So who? Hold on, let me see, Seth. I want to see who they playing. So they're starting Chris Paul at the 1, Castle at the 2, Vassell at the 3, Harrison Barnes at the 4, and Wemby. Okay. Then Keldon Johnson and Sohan come off the bench and Champagne. Okay. Hey, you know what? They should trade.
Fox is playing tomorrow.
They should trade Sohan, Keldon Johnson, and a couple first round picks, and get Brandon Ingram.
That'd be nice. Brandon Ingram.
Get Brandon Ingram.
Brandon Ingram would be nice
with Fox and Wemby.
Yeah, but
you wouldn't want Brandon Ingram?
I like Vucevic.
From what?
Chicago.
No, he sucks.
Yeah, he only gave you like 3.
I don't like Vucevic at all.
Or what's his name? The guy from the Nets.
Oh, Claxton?
No, the Nets, the center. I think Johnson?
I forget his name. But guys, we'll go ahead.
He had 8 games this year with over 20 points. He's bought. I mean, he only averaged like 11 points a game.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because in Sacramento, he averaged like 10 points a game.
Yeah, Claxton. My bad, Claxton.
Yeah. Claxton's nice. But I mean,
Would you like him on the Spurs, Kodak?
He's a little skinny.
For what? Yeah.
Because is it going to be a thing where you want Wemby to play power forward, or is he going to cry if he plays center?
He's not going to.
He's going to
cry. Because like AD's cried his whole career when he has to play power forward.
I think Wemby's better at the 4
than the 5.
No, he's better at power forward.
I can see
he needs a husky 5 next to him.
You need to stop crying.
But speaking of huskiness, we're going to husk ourselves out of this episode. Thanks for watching the TFTC Sports Super Bowl breakdown.
For this year, yes.
For this year, we appreciate doing the show. We will be back next year. Comment down below. If we get over 20 comments and over 20 likes, we will do a Super Bowl recap show. We'll do, maybe like a short 30-minute show on what the aftermath of the Super Bowl. So comment down below, and we may give you a one extra football show. But Seth will be around for Crib Reactions. Check out our reaction page. He's going to jump over there and we do some music reactions. We might be doing some NBA shows now that the NFL's over. We might do some NBA focused shows, so be on the lookout for that. Me and Jesse J do a weekly podcast of current events and some sports. On as well. Yes, Seth, you're always welcome on that show as well. We do that once a week. We just dropped an episode today, so make sure you check that out. And Prize Picks, remember, PRAWWPQJ4. Use that code and get $25 on us. But yeah, thanks for rocking with us. We're rocking with you. It's your boy Chico Grande, Chico 2 times, Shooter McGavin, baby, with my other co-host
Philip Supreme 305. Shout out to the Eagles, man. Kodak Coughlin, man. You already know the name. You already know how it's going, or how I'm doing. But you already know I got my other co's with me.
Real good, Doty. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. Also follow me on Instagram, realgood_Doty as well, for daily motivation, fitness, and it's been a pleasure.
What's going on with UFC? It's coming up.
Oh, yeah, UFC this weekend, 312. Dricus Duplessis versus Sean Strickland 2 in the main event.
You know what, Seth? I actually had someone comment with me on our Instagram, and they're asking about you. They said, what? You talk about motivations, but they ain't seen the motivations. They ain't seen you upload it on your page.
Motivation is something that lays within.
No, your motivational videos, Seth. They want more of your videos. No,
I do. I post my jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. But you were doing a lot of videos where you were doing.
Was that someone, Gavin? Was that someone you, Gavin?
No, yes. It wasn't me. Someone commented, and they're saying they want more of your videos, and they want you to do UFC videos.
Ooh, okay.
Like UFC, just the same way you do your inspirational one where you talk for a couple minutes. You could just hop in and be like, "This fight's cool. This fight's lame. It's whatever." But look out for more content from Seth. We're going to make him
I can try with the UFC things, guys. I'm just super locked in with the jiu-jitsu. We got some tournaments coming up.
Oh, we're going to do a jiu-jitsu blog when you do a no-gi.
Yeah. But I got to get the body right. Been dieting super hard. But I'm going to Houston next Thursday to go see Travis Scott baseball celebrity game.
Oh, my God.
I'm excited about that.
Are you going to be in it?
No, I'm going to watch.
We better catch Travis Scott's bat.
Nah, but I'm going to try to...
Don't fight anyone over it.
Nah, I'm going to try to definitely cop some merch.
Yes.
And maybe there's a sneaker pass that comes out or something. We'll see what's up.
Well, is it next week NBA All-Star game too?
I don't know.
It's like the week after. It's like
the 14th, right?
I think it's something like that.
It's going to be next week, because this week is Tuesday.
Well, it's like 10 days away.
Yeah, it's 10 days away. So yeah, we got it. So we definitely got to keep y'all up with that. But hey, you already know what it is, man. It's TFTC Sports, #1 sports show on YouTube. Nobody funnier than us. Nobody got more stats than us, man. Shout out the Philadelphia Eagles. Shout out the Kansas City Chiefs, the last 2 contenders, man. But I'm rocking with
Screw both those teams. Steelers, baby.
Horrible.
New York Giants, baby. Hopefully we get Shedeur Sanders and make some moves this offseason. This offseason is going to be lit. Trust me, a lot of big name players that you don't think is going to get traded is going to get traded.
Oh, we know. Thanks for rocking with us. We're rocking with you. We will see y'all next episode.